102.7 FM, the voice that echoes through every home, every heart.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. iPower 102.7 FM, the pride of the people.
The time is 12 o'clock. Good afternoon, here's iPower 102.7 FM Media News. I am Inioluwa Adekoya. First, the headlines. Ondo elects local government executives. National Assembly introduces new electoral act. On the foreign stakeholders set to end Sudanese war. And in sports, Gara Gombe wins NFF. Details of this and more in a moment. Please stay tuned. Glad to have you back, and now the news in detail, beginning from Ondo State. New executives and ad hoc delegates of the All Progressive Congress APC have been elected across the 18 local government areas of Ondo State. Reports say the Secretary of the Congress Committee, Smarts Iyazo, described the exercise as free, transparent, and peaceful. Iyazo further noted that the Congress was a critical step in strengthening the party's grassroots structure, with committee members deployed to oversee the election across all local councils. And now to national matters. The National Assembly has unveiled far-reaching reforms in the newly enacted Electoral Act 2026, including a 2-year jail term for any resident electoral commissioner who withholds vital electoral documents, and the creation of a dedicated fund to guarantee the financial autonomy of the Independent National Electoral Commission ahead of the 2027 general election. The reforms, which follow 2 years of legislative engagement and consultation, were highlighted by the leader of the Senate, Okpeyemi Bamidele, in a statement issued in Abuja. Meanwhile, a member of FCT Council, Henry Unwazuruau, maintained that anyone who is caught in the electoral manipulation should be dealt with.
Anyone who participated in manipulating results, detecting results, cancelling results, and rewriting them should be held accountable. This is not too much. If you don't do it, you will keep pursuing more people from the voting unit on election day. If people see that, oh, this is what you are doing, or you are writing results as a what you are doing, why should I come and participate? Why should I come and waste my time? So it's a two-point approach.
While the presidency and the APC have defended the amendments as a necessary reform to deepen democracy and strengthen electoral integrity, opposition figures insist that the change was skewed to weaken political competition. Meanwhile, ahead of the 2027 general election, several celebrities and socialites are publicly aligning with President Bola Tinubu's second term. President Tinubu already has most of the All Progressive Congress APC governors in his party. It could be recalled that prior to 2023 presidential election, the former governor of Lagos State received similar overwhelming support from people in the entertainment and sports industry. This media news is coming to you from iPower 102.7 FM in Inioluwa. Still to come on the foreign stakeholders set to end Sudanese war, and in sports, Gara Gombe wins NFF.
Whether you're tuning in for breaking news, in-depth analysis, or community updates, iPower 102.7 FM remains your most trusted source. Because when it comes to news, the truth matters. Hyper FM 102.7.
Welcome back. You can join us live on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at iPower1027FM and on X at iPower1027. And now back to the foreign scene. In an attempt to focus on ending the ongoing conflict in Sudan and restoring regional stability, Uganda President Yoweri Museveni has received the commander of Sudan Paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, Mohamed Dagalo, at the State House in Entebbe. The war between the RSF and the Sudanese army began nearly 3 years and has spiraled into one of the world's most humanitarian crises. During the meeting, Museveni reiterated his view that sustainable peace in Sudan can only be achieved through inclusive dialogue and rather than military victory. He further emphasized the need for African-led solutions to African challenges. Still on the foreign scene, Mexican security forces have killed a drug lord, Nemesio Ruben, who led one of the most powerful criminal organizations in the country, triggering a wave of violence in several areas, including the western state of Jalisco. The Mexican Secretariat of National Defense said Nemesio Ruben, also known as El Menco, was wounded in a clash with soldiers in the town of Tapalpa in Jalisco State yesterday and died while being flown to Mexico City. He had a $15 million bounty on his head from the United States. The Mexican operation set off a wave of violence, with gunmen torching cars, blocking highways in more than half a dozen states, including Jalisco, Colima, Michoacan, Nayarit, Guanajuato, and Tamaulipas. And now to the sporting arena. Former chairman of Gombe State Football Association, Ahmed Gara Gombe, has expressed his disapproval of the Nigerian Football Federation potential decision to renew the contract of Super Eagles head coach Eric Schell. Schell, who is currently on a monthly salary of about $50,000, has less than a year left on his existing contract. Recent reports suggest that he has put forth 19 demands, including a substantial salary hike to $130,000 in exchange for extending his tenure with the team. Speaking on the development, Gara Gombe believes that granting Schell a new contract will be a mistake for Nigeria. To end the iPower 102.7 FM Media News, let's take another look at the main point. We told you in the course of the bulletin that the new executives and ad hoc delegates of the All Progressive Congress APC have been elected across the 18 local government areas of Ondo State. We also informed you that the National Assembly has unveiled far-reaching reforms in the newly enacted Electoral Act 2026. On the foreign scene, we informed you that in an attempt to focus on ending the ongoing conflict in Sudan and restoring regional stability, Uganda President Yoweri Museveni has received the commander of Sudan Paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, Mohamed Dagalo, at the State House in Entebbe. And finally, in the sporting arena, we informed you that former chairman of the Gombe State Football Association, Ahmed Gara Gombe, has expressed his disapproval of the Nigerian Football Federation potential decision to renew the contract of Super Eagles head coach Eric Schell. And that was the iPower 102.7 FM Media News, edited by Olukemi Ajibola. My name is Inioluwa Adekoya.